The city hums a familiar tune tonight, the same one it hums every night. Streetlights flicker on, one by one, painting the wet asphalt with strokes of orange and gold. It's just me and the rhythmic tap of my shoes on the pavement, a late-night wanderer under the watchful eye of the moon. I stop for a moment, just to breathe it all in. The air is cool, carrying the scent of rain and distant traffic. And that's when I notice it. My shadow, usually a loyal, silent twin at my heels, is different. Under the sputtering glow of a lone streetlight, it seems to writhe, stretching longer and longer, its edges blurring as if the darkness itself is alive. It's not just long, it's impossibly long, an inky black spear reaching far down the empty street, far beyond what any law of light and physics should allow. A shiver, not from the cold, traces a path down my spine. Something feels deeply wrong. This isn't just a trick of the light. This is the beginning of a story I never asked to be in. I'm frozen in place, a statue of disbelief. My heart hammers against my ribs, a frantic drumbeat in the quiet night. I try to move, to take a step, anything to prove this is just a hallucination. But my feet are rooted to the spot. I watch, powerless, as the base of my shadow, the part that should be anchored to my shoes, begins to peel away from the ground. It lifts, slowly at first, like a piece of dark fabric being gently separated from a surface. Then, with a silent, fluid motion, it's free. It stands on its own for a fraction of a second, a perfect, two-dimensional silhouette of me, detached and independent. And then, it starts to walk. It moves away from me, down the street, with a gait that is uncannily my own. The connection is severed. The silent partner that has followed me my entire life has just abandoned me. The world spins, the streetlights warp, and the only thing real is the sight of my own darkness walking away, leaving me utterly, terrifyingly alone. My legs finally unlock. A primal instinct screams, "Follow it." I can't let it go. It's mine. It's a part of me. I break into a sprint, my footsteps echoing loudly in the sudden, profound silence. The chase is on. My shadow, however, isn't just walking. It moves with a strange, effortless grace, gliding over the pavement. It turns a corner, and I follow, my breath coming in ragged gasps. The city I thought I knew begins to transform. The familiar grid of streets twists into a labyrinth. Buildings stretch and lean at impossible angles, their windows like 1,000 unblinking eyes watching my desperate pursuit. I run through a plaza where lampposts bend like weeping willows, their light pooling on the ground in strange, quivering shapes. Fountains spray water that hangs in the air like suspended jewels. Everything is warped, distorted, as if I've plunged headfirst into a dream I can't wake from. But my shadow moves through it all with a serene purpose, always just ahead, a dark figure leading me deeper into this waking nightmare. I follow it down street after winding street, each one more surreal than the last. We race through a market square where the stalls are empty, but the air is filled with the ghostly chatter of a non-existent crowd. We cut across a park where the trees have leaves of shimmering silver, rustling with a sound like broken glass. I feel a growing sense of panic, a desperate need to reclaim what I've lost. It feels more than just a shadow. It feels like my identity, my very substance, is slipping away. I push myself harder, my lungs burning, my muscles screaming in protest. I call out, but my voice is swallowed by the bizarre cityscape. The shadow doesn't react. It doesn't look back. It just keeps moving, its pace steady, drawing me further and further away from everything I know. It's a silent, relentless guide on a tour of my own unraveling mind. The city has become a reflection of my inner chaos, and my shadow is the master of this domain. The chase feels like it's been going on for an eternity. My energy is draining, but a frantic adrenaline keeps me moving. Up ahead, the shadow makes a sharp turn, disappearing down a narrow, unlit alley. This is it. This feels like the final stretch. I pour every last ounce of my strength into one final burst of speed, my shoes slapping against the cobblestones as I round the corner into the alleyway. The air immediately grows cold, the oppressive darkness so thick it feels like a physical weight. It's a void, a complete absence of light, sound, and life. My shadow is nowhere to be seen. It's as if it stepped into this sliver of night and was simply absorbed, vanished. I stand at the mouth of the alley, panting, my heart feeling like a lead weight in my chest. It's gone. I look down at my feet. Nothing. The ground around me is empty, illuminated only by the faint glow spilling from the street I just left. There's no dark shape mimicking my form, no faithful companion tethered to my heels. For the first time in my life, I cast no shadow. I am utterly alone, standing on the edge of nothing, a man incomplete. I've become a ghost in my own life, and the emptiness where my shadow used to be feels like a gaping wound, a void that I know will never be filled. The city is silent now, and so am I. There's nothing left to chase.